Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I was intending to show you all another flat twist pinup style because you know I absolutely love those, but sometimes my hairstyles and hair visions do not quite work out on the first try, so you'll see me starting out to do this style, but I will show you all what you can do when some of your hairstyles just fail for the week and you don't feel like rewashing, resetting your hair for a style. Today I am going to be using some of the Dew products. I'm starting off with the cream by the Dew to add some moisture to my hair. Of course, I'm starting off on freshly washed and conditioned hair. That's just part of my weekly routine at this point. My hair loves to be shampooed thoroughly every single week to add to the moisture, but more so for the whole, I am going to add the mousse on top. Typically, you all know when I do my flat twist pinup, I do prefer to do it on dry hair because it's easier to part the hair, and I just find it more simple, and I typically get like more of a clean look in my opinion. However, I was trying to lay off of the heat and I was like, let's see what we could do when it comes to flat twist and wet hair so that it doesn't look lumpy, bumpy, all of that good stuff. So right here you'll see that I'm doing kind of like my normal routine when it comes to flat twists on wet hair, twisting tightly, making sure that the hair is moisturized and adding moisture if I need to. Of course, twisting all the way down to the end and giving them a little coil so that they do not unravel. I did go ahead and do a second row going straight down in the back. On second thought, as I'm thinking of how I am doing my hair right now, I wonder if my pinup style would have turned out better if I would have done individuals in the back, but here's what it's looking like. It is not perfect by any means, but this is what we have: 4 on the first row and then I believe 6 on that middle section, top row in the back. So I am going to go ahead to the front to start doing some flat twists up here. I am going to moisturize my hair in the front as well, making sure that my hair will stay moisturized for the week because you all know by now I am a weekly styler. For my flat twist in the front though, I am going to be doing these flat twists straight back. So the vision that I had in mind was for the twist to be going straight back and then the pinup was going to be in the back. Long story short, it didn't work out, but I'm still going to show you all how it looked because it didn't look horrible. It just wasn't right, okay? You of course want to make sure that you are twisting tight because one thing about flat twists is that they loosen up. For me, okay? I am not an expert to the point where mine just stay tight. The only time I have had flat twists remain tight is if I have gotten them professionally done, which has only been probably like a couple of times in my life. But for me, honey, those things, they loosen up over time no matter how tight I actually do them. So while I am working on the front, you all, I will clip some of the twists to the side so that they're not getting in my way. Now this little half up, half down thing was not quite bad at all, but still not the style I was going for. I am going to go in with some of this edge booster right on top of the mousse that I added to my edges, just so that I can have a sleek look for the week, trying to make sure that everything just lasts and sets into place because of course I thought this was going to be the perfect pinup style, okay? In my head, this is what I was envisioning, okay? I am going to add some more mousse just because, of course, I'm going to sit up under the dryer. Anytime you are doing natural hairstyles these days, you need to sit up under the dryer. Like, I don't care if it's a wash and go. Sitting up under the dryer just really helps the style last longer, and it makes sure that the moisture really penetrates the strands. And I mean, who wants to go to bed with wet hair, okay? I cannot do that anymore. I did it in the beginning stages and years of me being natural, but I just can't do it no more, okay? I'm a big girl now, a bit natural now, okay? I just cannot go to bed with wet hair. So go ahead and sit up under the dryer, let all of that stuff sit, and we'll be back. So you can go ahead and remove all of those black strips. As you all can see, I did have about 3. And here is where I'm showing you all how I was starting to do the pinup. It was not looking bad at all in terms of the basket in the back. I just did not like the middle flat twist sections. It was not giving what I needed it to give. So little old me, I went ahead and took it out. By the way, I'm literally doing my hair as I'm getting ready to get on the road to travel. And yeah, so I had to finesse something, okay? So here's what I did. I made sure everything in the back was kind of looking like it needed to be together. And yeah, this is actually how I went out the house. It was nighttime, by the way. However, I thugged it out over that particular weekend because I wanted to come back and show you all what I was going to do to my hair for the week. So I'm adding some curl shine just to give the hair just some overall life. Anytime you have twists or flat twists and you are doing styles with it, the night before, make sure you tie the hair down without any hair ties on it so that you don't have dents in the hair. Taking down these flat twists were kind of like anxiety provoking for me because I honestly felt like I was getting a lot of frizz, and I'm not used to a whole lot of frizz, okay? Even when I do my lazy hairstyles, which you all have probably seen, especially with the braid out, I do not get a whole lot of frizz, okay? But I kind of felt like I was getting a little bit of frizz here, which was, again, freaking me out just a little bit. But just go ahead and take out your flat twist, and then we'll show you, together we'll fix this hairstyle. But right here, see, it doesn't even look bad. But to me, in my mind, and at that point in time, it did. Once all of the twists are out, I do my usual fluff and movement of the hair, trying to figure out, okay, where is everything laying? And of course, save the day, headband. You definitely could have done a high puff. I am trying to take a hiatus from high puffs, okay, because I do want to give my edges a break. Quick little tip: whenever you are laying down your edges with mousse and you don't have time to sit up under the dryer, just take your scarf and dap the extra away, and I promise your edges will still be laid down for the rest of the day. So this is how I rock my hair out on Monday. On Tuesday, as you all can see, the night before, I did do the banding method to my hair. Not quite, I just kept them in ponytails because I wasn't really trying to stretch the hair out a whole lot. And I'm just fluffing the curls out because I will put on another headband today. And after getting my edges together, I can't say that this day was bad either. It was doing what it needed to do for me to get through the day. So not mad about it at all. Now here we are. I believe today is Wednesday, and by Wednesday it was just a little bit too frizzy for my liking. I did go ahead and remove all of the hair ties, but again, I was like, I just can't do a puff. I know that puffs, they put something tough on my edges and the crown of my head. So I just decided that I'm going to do something to the front of my hair, being that that is where the ends of my hair just appeared to be like less defined and less curly. So as you all can see here, I'm just doing those two sections in the front, and then I'm going to do a roll twist towards the center of my head and then pin it back. And it's going to create a very, very cute hairstyle that you could literally recreate every single day this week. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. If you want a bust down middle part, you can definitely do that. I just went with one of the parts that were already basically created in my head from doing the flat twist to the back. and a little more swoop-de-doops and brushing it up, because of course with this hairstyle you want to make sure you are laying down those frizzes. I am going to tie my hair down this particular day just because I want everything to be as smooth as possible. When you are in a rush in the morning, typically like I am, after you tie your hair down, just go get a handheld blow dryer and literally just go over the front of your head for like a minute, and it's going to be dry. The dew mousse is very fast drying. You do not have to wait, okay? And just like that, look at that, looking very, very sleek, as if I had set up under the dryer for 15 to 20 minutes. But no, handheld dryer will also do. And here we are. Today is Thursday. We are finally here. So as you all can see, I do not sleep with those twists and bobby pins in my head. It's just not my preference. If you haven't known by now, I'm a little tender-headed, okay? So when I go to bed, I like to be free. And I mean free, okay? Especially with my hair. What I'm going to do is add a little bit more of this cream to the back of my head, because I am going to pull it up in a ponytail. And the reason why I'm adding some moisture is because I felt like my hair was just a little bit dry to the touch and I didn't like it. So I'm just adding a little bit of moisture, brushing that product in, not too hard and not several times, just a few times. And then I'm going to secure it with the ouchless tie. And in the front, you're going to also add some water and add just a little bit of mousse to kind of add moisture, but also to make sure that the hair is slick. Do not do this like too much, because you're just putting just a lot of tension on your hair. But you're just going to go ahead and go in with another roll twist, and of course do the same thing to the other side. If you wanted to leave these twists in from the day before, you could absolutely do that. But because these roll twists are like so quick and easy to do, I just take them out just to give my hair a break at night and to basically let my scalp breathe. And we're going to do the same routine for our edges, tie them down and blow dry them really quickly before we head out the door. It is quite natural that every single hairstyle that you may want to accomplish or achieve for the week just may not come out the way you want to, but do not let that discourage you. As always, I hope you all enjoyed the video and found it useful, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. See ya!